What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome to episode 3 of Student Shredding. Now today's video, I just wanted to go through more of a Q&A type of video, just for you guys to get a better understanding of me as a person, who I am, what I do and that kind of stuff. And also you guys have asked me a shit ton of questions. I think I have about 54 questions which people have asked me so far, and it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I asked it about four hours ago, but I've got plenty of questions that you guys have asked me on Snapchat and Instagram. I'm just going to go through as many as I can. There's probably going to be a few which are the same, but I'm going to put all the questions on the screen, and I will put the questions down in the bio below. So if you want to skip to a certain part of this video and watch your question or something like that, and you don't give a fuck about the others, then feel free. Make sure you get me on Snapchat, Instagram, Osborne12. It is down here somewhere. If you guys have any more questions, you want to screenshot some workouts, that kind of stuff. So let's begin with the video. So today is my rest day. I woke up, I'll put it on the screen now. I woke up 155 pounds, which is the lowest I have weighed in this whole entire cutting phase. So I'm really happy about that. Did my fasted cardio. I do my cardio on my rest days as well. I did my fasted cardio, did like 20 minutes of HIIT training on the bike, and then I did 10 minutes of just continuous walking on the Stairmaster. Burnt about 350 to 400 calories. I think it's about 370 calories if I'm honest. But fasted cardio has really worked for me, and it's my rest day as well today, so I thought why not crack on with a kind of Q&A video, and hopefully I can answer some of your guys' questions. So let's get on to the actual fucking bit, because I'm talking for so long now. So make sure you smash the like button. If this video helped you at all, make sure you smash it. If your question was answered, make sure you smash it as well. Smash the like button. Really does help the channel grow, and let me know what you think about the Q&As down below as well. So let's actually fucking get into it, because I've said that twice now. Let's get into it. Question number 1. Okay, so question number 1 is from, I think his name's Cole Bruh. I'm not 100% sure how you say it. Do apologise for fucking names, I'm not very good with names. But he asked me the question, is it good to train twice in a day as a beginner? For me, definitely not. As a beginner, you want to work your way kind of into it. You don't want to be doing like 7 days a week, that kind of style of training. You want to start off about, I'd recommend 2 to 3 times a week. Do like maybe a lower day, maybe an upper day, maybe a pull, push legs, that kind of stuff, just to get into the rhythm of the gym. Doing twice a day, you're going to fatigue yourself very quickly, and your body is not going to be used to it. It's not going to adapt to that kind of style, that lifestyle within as a beginner. You kind of get used to it over a certain period of time. Definitely don't recommend training 7 days a week as your beginner. If your mates say differently, fuck your mates, listen to me instead. Start off very slowly, build it up, and then you'll eventually be able to do twice a day. For me, I only do like cardio in the morning, then train later on at night. It's not really very strenuous. I don't do like shoulders in the morning and then chest at night. I don't do anything like that. Do cardio in the morning, sorts my nut out for the day, and I do chest in the evening. So hopefully that's answered your question. Slowly build it up. Start off with like push, pull, legs, that kind of routine, and then implement some back training and do like 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. And obviously rest is when you're growing. It's important to rest, so make sure you rest throughout your time. But thank you for your question, my brother. On to question number 2. Question number 2 is quite a personal one actually. I really kind of enjoyed this. It's from Connor Kirk 01. I think that's how you say it. He asked me, how many girls have you shagged? That's a very good question. In the comments below, before I say it, take a rough guess how many birds I've kind of pulled. I was in a relationship for about 1.5 years, so obviously I didn't really get up too much then. But since I broke up with my missus, I've banged like 6 birds this year, which is pretty good for me. I don't want to be like, I've banged all these birds, but so far I've banged 11 birds. 11 birds is how many I've banged. I'm not top shagger, I'm not the worst shagger, but there we go. A little personal one for you. George Osborne has shagged 11 birds. So hopefully that's answered your question. And 6 birds this year, hopefully I'll get 10. I'm going to stop right there. So question number 3, I think it's from Kane Mabley. I think that's how you say your last name, mate. If I said that wrong, I do apologise. But make sure you hit me up, because you live in like 5 minutes away from me and we've never trained before. And you're a big guy, so hit me up. What's your favourite meal to eat when you're cutting? My favourite meal when I cut is probably, I'll still just keep to the very basic kind of chicken and turkey mince probably, or beef mince. That's my favourite meal. I'm very if you've watched my videos in the past, I'm very basic when it comes to my meals. I feel like you can just do it very basic way. But my favourite meal whilst cutting is probably 60 to 70 grams of dry rice with like 150 grams, 200 grams of turkey mince. I'm very boring. Squirt a little bit of 50% less Heinz ketchup on it is what I should have said. And yeah, that's probably my favourite meal. I'm very basic. My meals, I don't make anything fancy. My meals are very boring when it comes to bodybuilding, but it works for me. So if something's working for you, keep at it. So hopefully that's kind of answered your question, mate. I don't know. Okay, so question from SAS. That's how your name is on Snapchat. So he asked me, for fat people, do you think water fasting is a good way of losing weight? It is where you don't eat but drink water only for a month. That is probably one of the most stupidest questions I've ever been asked. Why would you not eat for a month and just drink water? Of course, you need to fuel your body, especially for the gym. You definitely need to fuel your body. If you want to lose weight, simple as this: do your cardio, be in a calorie deficit, and just train as hard as you can, and the results will come. Just make sure you do your diet, and your cardio is the most important bit when it comes to losing weight. But do not. People read up on a load of bollocks when it comes to having like smoothies and shit like that. No, it's all bollocks. The internet is a load of bollocks half the time. You need to eat food. You need to fuel yourself. Imagine not eating for a whole month. Your body is going to be completely fucked, my friend. So do not do that. Just make sure you're in a calorie deficit, meaning that you eat less than your body expends. Do your cardio, meaning that you are in a calorie deficit, which helps you be in a calorie deficit. Burn 400, 500 calories. Do your cardio 3-4 times a week, however much you feel. And just train, just enjoy it. Then the weight will slowly come off. It's all about taking your time, my brother I should say. Don't be fucking following the bullshit online. Question number whatever it is. Question whatever it is, I've lost count, is from Niall Hassan. I'm shit with last names. He asked me a very personal question. What age did you lose your virginity? I lost my virginity at 16. I was quite old, believe it or not. I lost my virginity at 16 to my girlfriend at the present time. I set out well romantically as well. Like I had like the candles lit in my bedroom. Proper little gay boy I was then. Had the candles in the bedroom. I put love hearts all over my bed. It was kind of a special moment for us. And yeah, obviously I never had sex before, so I splodged in 5 minutes, and that was me done for the day. So she ain't my girlfriend no more, fuck her, I'm joking. But yeah, I lost my virginity at 16, which was fun, I guess. So next question is from my boy Atkin02.08, my German friend. Don't forget, I don't remember that kind of shit. He asked me best way to build muscle for teenagers. Now I don't think there's any difference between an adult and a teenager. You just need to remember just to hit heavy reps. So you want to hit your 6 to 8 reps for me personally. On your isolation movements, all your flies, your side lateral raises, that kind of movements, you want to hit, I'd say 12 to 15 reps. You just want to burn that muscle out. You want to be progressing. You don't want to be this is my opinion, you don't want to be 6 months down the line lifting the exact same weight as you was doing. That's not progression. You want to track your so what I do is I kind of write down my weights, like how much I squatted. Say if I squatted 130 last week or something like that, I try and beat, and got it for like 6 reps, I try and beat that next week. So I'll do 100 and maybe 30 for 7 reps. That is progression. That's what it's all about, progressing in the gym. Don't be doing the same weights as before. It doesn't matter if you're a teenager or an adult. Just have a good diet, be in a calorie surplus, train heavy, train hard, do all your compound movements, just work your fucking bollocks off, and just takes time. Staying consistent as well. This stuff don't happen overnight. Just take your time with it and the results will come, I promise you. So thank you for my question, my man. Hopefully that's answered it. Just take your time with it. So this question is from the Jarvi1. I think that's how you say your name. If I said it wrong, I apologise. They asked me, what food should I avoid when shredding? Please answer this in your next Q&A. Obviously you want to stay away from your high calorie kind of shitty foods like the burgers, the McDonald's, the donuts, that kind of stuff. But for me, you want to kind of keep it, you want to think smart when it comes to your diet. If you, for example, good example here is sweet potato versus rice. You can get a lot more volume of sweet potato 100 grams of sweet potato is like 30 to 40 grams of carbs, whereas 100 grams of dried brown rice is about 80 grams of carbs. So technically you could have 200 grams of sweet potato, which is equivalent to 100 grams. So pretty much you're getting more volume in the sweet potato than you are the rice. Try and keep to the reduced sugar source like the ketchup, the 50% less sugar and salt ketchup. If you're having like curry and stuff like that, and you add like sauce into it, so a lot of sauces have got a load of fat in it, a lot of sugar in it, which normally most people do not track. You don't track how much sauce you use in a curry, for example. So stay away from kind of that kind of stuff. If you're doing it, make sure you track it. That's important. Do not be doing this kind of stuff if you're not tracking it. Try and stay away from all the sugary kind of sauces, the flavourings, that kind of stuff. Stick to like Diet Coke if you have a sweet tooth, zero calorie monsters, that kind of stuff. And the diet and the training and the cardio and the results will come. Hopefully that's helped you out, my brother. On to the next one. So next question is Erin.
And I was like,
what's your favourite sex position, George?
everyone's just put good morning.
So I had to come inside because it started raining, so yeah, I had to come inside. But Erin, to answer your question, my favourite sex, your mate's going to be in this video as well. I do apologise for that, but your mate's going to be in it. My favourite probably sex position is probably doggy style. I do like that. I like cowgirl as well. I think that's when a girl's on top. I do like that as well. But comment down below what your favourite sex position is, because let's have a laugh about it. What's everyone's favourite sex position? Mine's probably doggy. Like doggy's nice, and cowgirl. Reverse cowgirl is good as well, if the girl can do it right. So hopefully that's answered your question. So this is a great question. This says, big follower of yours, very motivating as a natural lifter. Was going to ask that you say you want to compete in the future. Would anything ever twist your arm to take steroids, as after you did your first show, as well as we all know the top athletes do? Now that's a very important question. Would George Osborne take steroids? I'm not 100% sure on it at the moment. I very much doubt it. I very much doubt I would. I'm very scared about taking pills. Don't know what these pills are, injecting myself. But for me, natural bodybuilding is the best way to do it, because when you come off gear and stuff like that, you shrink down to look at Dorian Yates. He's just like a normal average, but I'm probably bigger than Dorian Yates. But when you're a natural lifter, you can kind of maintain that for years to come. When you're 50, you can still look in good shape because you've kept it natural. So for me, natural bodybuilding is probably the best way to go. But like I say, if you want to get somewhere in the, especially in competing, then I definitely think that steroids will be needed. But obviously, I'm not promoting them, because someone told me I was promoting it before. But if you want to get somewhere in this industry, I believe that steroids will be the way forward, unfortunately. I don't want to say that, but a lot of people do take it, especially competing wise. But for me, I very much doubt it. So thank you very much for the question. So next question is a pretty good question. I'll put it on the screen for you now. So I'm 5'9" and I weigh just under 14 stone. I want to lose weight and gain muscle. So my question is, do I diet first or bulk and have protein shakes? Now this goes for anyone. This is a really good question for people who are struggling to know whether they want to bulk or cut. If you're really, really skinny and you've got like a six pack already, not really much to you, obviously I definitely recommend a bulk. The leaner you are, the more you can put effort into the bulk. If you're lean, like for me, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get as shredded as I possibly can. So when it comes to bulking, say for example, if I put on an extra 10 pounds, I still look kind of lean, still have my abs in check, and I'll be able to notice a difference in my kind of, the size of my muscles, how full they are, and how like I can eat a little bit more. Whereas if you're a little bit overweight and you put on 10 pounds, what are you gonna look like? If you're a little bit overweight, for example, you're gonna probably look fat as fuck, and you don't want that, do you? You wanna get, so my advice to anyone, if you're a little bit overweight and you feel like you can lose a little bit more weight, try and get as shredded as you can. Then when it comes to bulking, you can put more effort into the bulk, you can do it for a longer period of time. And that means being more in a calorie surplus, being able to train heavier, overloading the muscle for a long period of time means you can put on more muscle mass. So hopefully that's answered your question. If you are a little bit, summarise, a little bit overweight, definitely get on the shreds. Try and get as shredded as you can. Now, if you're already lean as fuck, not really much to you, kind of bone, then definitely get on that bulk straight away. Hopefully that has answered your question, my brother. So hopefully I answered a few of your questions. Sorry if I didn't answer your question. I had like over 50, 60 questions which people asked me, so I couldn't get to ask every single one. I didn't want to make the video too crazy long. But if you watched it all, comment down below parrot so I know that you watched it all. And let me know about the music, because a lot of you guys didn't like the music, but let me know if you like this kind of music where I'm talking a little bit more. If you didn't like the music, just tell me down below. Don't fucking slate me for it. Just let me know in the comments down below. But thank you for watching it. Make sure you get me on Snapchat and Instagram as well. Should be down the bottom here. If you've got any more questions, you want to screenshot some workouts and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in episode 4. Thank you.